PhD teenager Elizabeth. Why'd you go, Elizabeth? Now we know not to trust.
All right, adventurers, I apologize for my absences as of late, but as many of you know, we are on the search to find what has happened to Larchmont St. Larch. Now, last week we got a video sort of message from him. Seems to be coming from some sort of plane. The other clues that we have is that Marty told us he was in a realm of creation of some sort. If you go look at the video on our YouTube channel, perhaps you can help us find out what exactly is going on. And if you do find anything out, please let us know in the Discord. We have a special channel for this investigation, so we could really use your help. In the meantime, Kithiry's gotten some help from her Warlock compatriots to finish a long ago started quest that perhaps this is a family destiny. I don't know. Perhaps they'll find Carl, but it's going to require them to survive the coming fight. So let's see what's happening. Puck, take it away.
Hello. Just a few announcements for today. Thank you.
Every time.
Regularly scheduled programming this week, which means you'll be tuning in for Poison Paradise tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, we still have our new show, Avalon Society London Fall, presented by Dead Aussie Gamer. It's run in the Malifaux's universe using the Through the Breach RPG system. The cast is an all-star group of people that you probably have seen in Twitch and on YouTube, featuring Guy from How to Be a Great GM, Marie from Orkenspalter TV, Till from London Fog, Janet from World Anvil, and Vegemite Dangerous, Anthony from Roll for Damage, and of course Michael, Dead Aussie Gamer, as the Fate Master. It's a really fun show. They'll be having episode 3 this week, so definitely check it out. We're really excited about that one. It is on Australian time, but if you miss it, we will have the episodes available for viewing both on our Twitch and uploaded to YouTube later. Our ongoing Hero Factory series, thanks to our sponsor Hero Forge, is still going on, and you can actually look for a new episode on Wednesday, where we've got Guy going up now.
Yes, I believe Guy is going to be premiering next on Wednesday. And also, we're going to be doing a live broadcast as we record for the final episode of this little run of the series this Saturday with a very special guest. It's going to be joining us. Some of you may know him from YouTube. He goes by the name Your Narrator, makes some delightful, very role-play-based virtual reality videos. So be sure to check him out and come by to see him on Saturday.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that, Lenny. Now, if you please, do the thing. Just on the shores of the Deseret River, just across the way from Golden Fields, there rests a lonely keep. Hello, and welcome to Too Many Warlocks. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master Puck, and I am joined today by these Too Many Warlocks, which I will now introduce in no particular order, starting with Aspiring Necromancer and recently and Lucky Boy who has avoided a scolding from the patron, Penathan Wright.
I'm a good noodle.
Callbacks to last episode yesterday. Former Eldritch Clown card, champion of the Brightstone Fighting Pits, and bane to evil serpents of Chult, Mr. Redan is joining us as well. On a quest from her grandfather to assemble the staffs of the day and Night Serpent, it is Keithry Tea Leaf joining us again today. And last but not least, our Rainbow Revolutionary, Mr. Guy Boutomps, joining us as well. When last we left our heroes, they journeyed deeper into the jungles of Chult. They had encountered a beautiful rainbow-winged serpent and journeyed into the mindscape to learn more about these disappearing individuals, ones being erased from time and space, that even Redan remembers, but sadly no one else can recall. Upon doing this, they proceeded on their quest to acquire the pieces of the broken staff as guided by Keithry's grandfather. They found the pieces and now they have journeyed to a secret passageway that led them into the inner sanctum of Raz Nisi, where a swirling portal threatens to open up and release the Night Serpent. And we in initiative right off the bat, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good numbers.
I mean, they were good numbers.
Oh, I mean, that's...
I was going to say I'd like to petition to be able to go back and make sure I clothesline this guy, but with that initiative, probably not.
When did all this other stuff get here?
When I changed the map. This is the encounter you get when Puck has a week to prepare.
Oh no.
Versus the one, I mean, it still would have been this, but it would have been a little bit different. Anyways, so let's see what their initiative is, folks. All right. And we'll organize these into descending order. So, here's how it works. Whoever is performing the ritual, and it is organized to be performed by a warlock, has to make a series of 3 checks on their turn to maintain the ritual. If they succeed for 4 consecutive turns, they complete the ritual.
Yep.
However, if concentration is disrupted, you lose a turn. So I'm going to have markers back here. And it will be the responsibility of the teammates to ensure the ritual is complete. Also, Dendar the Night Serpent will lash out and defend himself, as determined by our Patreon voters.
Thanks.
Hopefully they were nice.
There may have been a deadlock,
'cause
and a tiebreaker may have had to have been thrown in. Now then. Now we begin. Oh, what? What do you want to know, Ben?
I just want to know, do we know that we have to do it now? Is there any chance we can just clear them out and just do the ritual? No problem.
You sure you want to do that?
That sounds like a strongly worded
This
reason
is
not
look.
to.
This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can take any course of action you like.
Usually when the DM says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" That's code for
That's my magic phrase. I don't know about the rest of you, but that is precisely my magic phrase. Yeah.
So Raz Nisi has come into the room with his guard. And he says, "They will not be allowed to stop the summoning of the Night Serpent. Seize them!" And we start at the top of the round with key 3.
Cool. I'm gonna yell to everybody else, "Keep them busy!" And I'm gonna run over to the portal thing. Boop. And
Alright.
I'll start, pull out the staff, and start doing the ritual.
Okie dokie. I want for you to make an Arcana check.
Oh no. Oh no. We've made a mistake.
Oh dear. All right.
The other way up. The other way up.
Oh, shit.
An agility check.
Okay. Acrobatics?
Sure.
That's better.
That's good.
Maybe it's an average.
All right. And then last one is... forgot to look at the skill list. The last one, I need you to make a performance check.
Okay. Not fantastic.
Okay. 2 out of 3, 1 success.
Okay.
All right. First stage of ritual complete. Next up, Broodguard. Jump, 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 jump. Chomps on a pen. And does it with savagery. 13 versus AC.
No, because tied to defender. Actually, gosh, I don't remember if that ring still counts. It says I have a 13 in armor class, so I think that ties.
Okay, tied to defender.
Thanks.
All right. And then he swings at you with his claws twice. Number 1. And number 2. Whoops. Oof. And he can't do a damn thing. So nuts to this guy.
What are these?
These are bizarre snake-like reptilian humanoids. Yeah, they just seem like savage beasts. All right, this abomination slithers up. I will be your opponent.
I am also wearing a dead abomination.
Very well. And he goes in with... These guys do like bites. Extra stuff. Okay, so he goes in to try and wrap you up. All right, you are constricted. You take 12 bludgeoning damage. And then he swings at you with his sword.
Negative.
And then he goes in for a bite. No.
No.
All right. So you managed to wiggle out of those. Guy, you're up.
Okay, I run here. I don't run, I walk.
It's
That's
just
style. It is far too early in this fight to be panicking and running around like a maniac. I walk over here and I look at every one of them except for this one back here because it's more than 30 feet away. You are half snake and half person, and yet you call yourself the superior race. You can't even decide what you are. And I cast Bane on all of them, except for that one at the back.
Very well.
It's dreadful words. And then Bane is so they get -4 on all their attacks and all their saves from the next minute unless somebody hits me.
Okay. They don't have to save or anything. They just get it. Oh yeah, there's Bane, aren't they?
Yeah.
They gotta make charisma.
Charisma save, sorry.
Right. What's the save DC?
15.
Ooh.
Not a
Yeah,
friggin' one of them.
It's not a great result.
Yeah.
We needed that so
snakes
much.
and charisma. I finally walked into the right room.
No good results there. All right, they
Yes.
are all baned.
So,
-4
Everything
on
but
their
the speaker is baned.
-4 on all of their attack rolls except for
And
the
that was 1,
Nightmare
2, 3,
Serpent.
4. I still got 2 more. I say, sorry, Redan, you got this. Back up to this post.
I believe in you.
That's
All right, next up
me.
is Raznisi. Raznisi move. Well, actually, he stays perfectly still. And he goes ahead and casts He's got all these options. Osnisi's got all these powers. Okay.
Okay, because there are two of us here hovering with our fingers over the mouse button, waiting to see what you say next.
Yeah, right. Okay. What radius are we looking at here?
No, thank you.
20 foot. Okay, so if we're looking at a 20 foot, that's 10. That's 20. So if we go from here, 15. That's 15. That's 20. That's 20. Okay, he centers a fireball here.
Counterspell.
No. Oh, okay.
I dropped it. I'm good.
You're counterspelling him? All right.
Yep.
And it's 3rd level or lower, right? So it is just counter.
4th, because I cast everything at 4th level.
Oh, right.
We're warlocks.
Because your powers.
And
All
fireballs.
right, you
only
counter
level
his
3.
fireball and he hisses at you. He is displeased.
Oh no! Look, it's a pissy hissy, eh?
The next one will be coming for you.
Big grin, like that was the point. Numbnuts.
All right.
Guys, there's a
Comes
lot of
in.
things over here. There's a lot of things.
Wrapping up a pen.
No.
That is 11 minus 4.
Oh,
Nope.
luckiest pen in the world.
Swing.
Oh,
Minus
Oh,
4.
even with a minus 1d4, that's gonna hit.
All right, so he cuts into you with his scimitar.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Oh, God, I'm going to go ahead and burn... Oh, it's awfully early for this, but I'm going to go ahead and burn my Tomb of Lepistus, whatever that is in here.
You're gonna cover yourself in ice and hope for the best.
Yep, let's do that, because I don't want to take that.
Okie dokie.
So that is, I want to say 40 right now. I want to say 10 temporary hit points per warlock level. So yeah, it's 40 hit points that it's currently got me in.
All right, so 40 hit points, and that subtracts a whole 21.
Ooh.
And then he goes to bite, wrapping his enormous snake jaws around your icy tomb.
Oh, hello.
All right. Next up, this Broodguard doesn't really want to chomp on a block of ice, runs up and recklessly attacks Redan. First one, ooh.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, even if I rolled max 4, that's gonna hit. These are all at advantage?
These guys, they can recklessly attack. So they take
reckless,
advantage,
right, you said
and then
so,
they grant
yeah.
advantage as well.
Right.
Yep.
You said that right out loud. And I heard you. Didn't process it.
All right, first clause, no go. Second clause, that's a bit better. So this creature just like runs at you on all fours and dives out, sinks its teeth into you, and begins swiping madly with its claws.
It's only -1, so that's a 20.
All right. 20 versus AC Redan?
Oh yeah, it hit. I already took the damage off.
Okay, cool.
I tried.
Whoops, I need to delete that. I rolled for a light source. Okay. That light source goes now, okay? All right, and this thing, seeing a break, makes a run for the key 3.
Yeah.
Yep, you ain't getting there.
All right, next up is Redan.
Bonus action rage.
Okay.
How do ultimates work? Do we have control over those? Because I'm feeling like now's a good time to bust that out.
I portioned them out, and I have not given you another one yet. Ain't I a
Okay.
stinker?
All right, no, that's fair. I would like to. Where is it? Center a wind stream here. So I'll spend 2 points.
Okay.
And starting right here.
All right.
So 30 feet Where is it? 30 feet going back towards the Night Speaker. 10 feet wide, 30 feet back. They need to make a save. Saving throw, strength saving throw. The DC would be 11.
Okay.
And if not, they fall prone and take damage.
So that's that one and that one?
Correct. And that wind stream just stays there.
Okay. All right. So let's see if they can stay upright. Oh, you know what? I didn't put strength save in the bar, but I do have it. Con save, wisdom save, intelligence save.
You said it's 10 by 30?
Yeah, 10 by 30.
Oops.
It goes far back. Oh, no, it didn't have wisdom save. One moment, please.
And it would be 8 damage. Yeah. 8 damage if they fail, 4 if they succeed. If I'm reading that right.
CR save. You know, you never see like AoE strength saves. All right. Now we have one. Let's see how they do. What is the number they have to beat?
11.
11? Okay. All right. So number 1 makes it. Number 2 does not. So number 2 falls prone. How much damage does it take?
The falling prone takes 8. The one that succeeded takes 4.
Okay. 8 and 4. And how long does this act last? For the action, you create a focus vapor long. And it doesn't look like it has a duration. All right. Come up with that in between. Pen, you're up.
I'm still frozen, so that I'm incapacitated until the end of this turn. So I guess my turn ends and the ice melts off, and I just kind of like wide-eyed.
I still have an attack as well.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Sorry, Pen can go for it. I just don't want to miss out on that.
Oh,
Okay.
that's literally all it is a wide-eyed, wet pen just dripping. Just
He
like,
melts.
oh, hello. Glad that happened already today.
Oh dear.
In that case, okay, so I'll turn to the one that's directly north of me and take a swing. It will not be reckless, but I still get advantage, correct?
The one directly north, absolutely you get advantage on that one.
Thank gosh. Ooh.
12 is not enough.
No.
This one jumps out of the way on you.
All right.
All right, and Pen gets soggy. The Nightmare Speaker, Rosnisi, whispers to her something, and she launches into an action, moving quickly this way. Up to here. And she goes ahead and... Does she have poison spray? You know what? She's going to lay down an Eldritch Blast on Penithan Wright.
How dare you use my own magic against
It's what they do. These guys are basically evil warlocks. Okay, I clicked it, but it didn't do a thing.
I guess it missed then. Next.
Yeah, I guess not. No, Eldritch Blast. Oh, no, wait. It's asking me here. There we go.
Yes. At what level do you wish to crush the opponent? I think is how that's
21
phrased.
versus your AC.
It does hit, and it does.
Okay.
Is it close? Like, is it worth rolling the d4?
Does he, I mean, you can try.
18? Does that still hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm too wrapped up in the fact that it does 1 force damage.
She didn't do well on her damage roll. Count your
Just-
blessings.
Just like poke me in the eye. She's like, God.
All right.
Ah.
There is a rumbling from the portal as we go back up to Key 3. Key 3.
Gonna stay in there, stupid serpent. And I'll keep
Let me see them checks
to
again.
do the ritual. Alright. Same ones or?
Yes, please.
Alright, here's the Arcana.
Unless you have other ones you'd rather do, and you could tell me a story about how you utilize them. But
Oh. Well, I would have done that before the Arcana.
all right.
Yeah, I guess I'll just roll the next. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
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 1 out of 3. That is one failure. The portal
Oh.
rumbles.
Uh-oh.
And as
No.
3
Do it.
swarms of snakes appear. Made of shadows.
Great. And I need 4 turns in a row that are successes?
Well, you need 4 turns that are successes.
Okay.
Not necessarily in a row.
Okay.
But
makes sense.
failures, depending on how bad, can subtract your efforts. So
Okay.
we're at 1 success and 1 failure currently.
And it's raining snakes.
And 3 swarms of snakes have just arrived. And these snakes are made of shadow. All right. Swarm of snakes. For 1. Moves on poor Benethin right. Slurp. And attempts to bite him. All right. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Where is Constitution?
I heard
20.
the thing, but it didn't. Okay, there we go. 20. You're good. You only take 8 piercing damage. And you take half of the poison damage, but you take it as psychic damage. So 8 plus, let's go with 6. You're all right. You can hold out on
fine.
this. You'll be all right.
Ow! It bit me in the ankles. I'm busy.
You got a lot of dance partners right now.
There's too many snakes in this motherfucking cave.
All right, the Brood Guard goes to bite at you. Savagely. 21. Dude, do we want a -4 on that? What's your AC, Pen?
My AC is 13, and it might be 12. I can't.
Okay.
Because there's a ring that I don't remember if it counts or not.
Okay, never mind. That's not going to save you. 9 damage.
Yay! I
And-
am in danger.
And then it viciously claws at you. Claw 1. Oh, God.
Ticking down.
Claw 2.
Hey!
Not so much.
I'm hanging in there.
All right. Next up is this guy who has Redan constricted. And he's going to head and do 2 swings with his sword. Ugh.
The D4 might help on that.
All right, let's get that D4.
If I keep
-1.
rolling ones, it ain't gonna.
Nope. Okay.
All right. And then takes a bite. D4?
D4, please.
Oh, yep. Come on. No, see, there's just.
Nope. Okay.
All right. Whew. Okay. Next up is Guy.
Okay. Pen's under this one, right? Oops, hang on, let me get back to where
You can hear me
under this
gargling
one?
snakes.
Yeah, he's under that one. He's under that pile of snakes. A pile of shadow snakes have surrounded him.
So it has to go there. All right. No, that doesn't work. Then it hits Keith, son of a... There's nowhere I can put it. Okay, I am going to... Oh, I'm very rarely stuck for something to do, but I'm stuck, damn it. I'm going to walk there. Then I'm going to walk there, so this one gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay. Here comes the snakes. Actually, I don't think swarms get attack of opportunity, if I'm correct. They operate a little bit differently, unless you're moving out of their square. Like if you're taking up the same
Totally
square
up to you.
swarm.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right,
I'll
well,
take the no attack.
We're going to say no for the
and
swarms.
then this wind is... Okay, so the wind is blowing here,
I'm
so
pretty
I just pull out Sun
The
Forge.
wind doesn't say anything, so I'm just guessing it's a one shot.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
okay,
one-shot.
not a problem. Still, that thing's still prone, right?
Yes, it is prone. It hasn't gotten up on its turn yet.
Okay, so yeah, I just pull out that and just double fist it and pull back and say, "Your new name is Boots," and I'm going to smash this one in the face with the Sun Forger.
All right. Ooh, that'll do it for that one. And it is rocked, blood gushing from its fangy maw as its tongue flicks at you and its claws dig into the earth.
Just because technically it's prone, so I had advantage. Just in case I roll a 20. No,
Oh, okay.
never mind.
Just in case you get a crit. We'll take the 11.
Yeah, which I did not, so never mind.
All right.
So yeah, just golf ball the snake and just stand here and wait.
All right. Razmisi. Upset with Mr. Guy-Boutomps. Goes ahead
Yep.
and casts his own Righteous Brand magic missile.
11? That's it?
damage.
That's all you got?
That's all he got. He only cast
I have
that
had
first
gas
level.
do more damage than that.
I just need to soften you up.
Yeah, I've
for my
had fart do
pets.
more damage than that, eh?
You know how Pen's bleeding out.
Yep.
Speaking
I
of
can't
Pen,
see him as under Paul
here comes
snakes.
a hug.
Snakes are doing really well. The snakes are writhing
Yeah, the snakes
healthily.
do. How's that? How's that 11?
It does not. Yay.
All right, sword swing.
Ooh. See?
I had
Problem solved. Now there are parts of pen.
actually, yeah, nope. I'm gonna. That's. Can I use it after he's rolled, or is it? I can't remember. That one's complicated, or maybe it's not. No, I'm
Which one?
complicated. Entropic
Tropic
Ward.
word, isn't that when you're reduced to 0, you just go, ah, and you only go to 1? Isn't that it?
No.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Here. When a creature
You
makes
can
a roll
use your
against you,
reaction
use
to
reaction
impose
to impose.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah,
And then
so you make
You
a
want
roll.
to do that?
misses, then you get hit.
Yes, please. I don't want to get hit with that. Thank God.
Critical
Now
miss.
if I attack him
That's
next
a very
turn, I get
miss.
advantage.
Plus 7.
All right, he has one more attack left, where he's going to try and bite you. Oh God, that's
I
bad
can't save you from
news.
that, so. Oh, speaking
That's
of
16, right?
which, 11,
14.
so I have to make a con save.
Sorry.
That is 14 damage. There's not even a con save on it. Oof.
I do not lose concentration on
How
band.
you doing, Pen? Oh, you're still up. You're good. You're
I'm
fine.
hurt. No, that's not how that works. I'm barely okay.
All right. These guys start moving up on Keith.
Oh, smash. I got an attack of opportunity on that first one.
Here, you can give a smash on this swarm. Sure. All right. Not so much.
Probably not going to work.
You beat into the swarm of snakes, and it separates like water from your strikes. And they move up, and they attempt to go bite on Key 3.
Yep. That
21.
hits.
About an 18. Oh, no, they aren't. Never mind. They're not baned. I just got in the flow. I was baning everybody. Shizzle.
Oh, math.
No.
Math. Oh, math.
Oh.
Math and math, my brain.
Oh, you did half of 17?
No,
nine.
I did not save. So.
Oh, no.
No,
So that's
that's
26
15.
total.
That's 26
26
total
total,
damage.
yeah.
And I need you to make another con save. Or, yeah.
That's better.
That's better. You're still good. You remain at 1 success. Okay. Next up, these ones go up and go ahead and do a bite on Gee. 8.
Not even close.
Boy. Kinda,
Not even close.
yeah. All right. Abomination, or sorry, Broodguard comes in with a vicious bite on Redan. 21 for 10 piercing damage.
That one is still,
Reduces
Yeah,
that
it's not
to
gonna
matter.
17.
so 17.
Oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
All right. And then Claws. What's wrong with my internet connection?
Bane might help on that one.
Yep, on its way. 14,
Minus
or
3?
sorry, 16.
16 is the AC.
All right, tie to defender. Last claw. Come on!
Not
Are
gonna
you
matter.
fucking serious? Oh man! Wow. All right. Cool. I'm sorry. All right. This guy comes in, tries to vicious attack D.
Yeah.
Comes in, bite.
21,
21?
hits. Yep.
All right. It's 5 piercing. Tries to claw you. Ugh. 4 slashing.
Yep.
And another claw. 15.
Final claw 15. Well, that I can bane it for my AC is 14, so I can't fail. So there you go.
Yeah, you're good.
Although, hang on, because he hit me twice before. I got to do 2 con saves before I got a chance to do that last thing. Sorry.
Oh.
First con. Never mind. I blew the first con save, so it's all gone. Okay. So
right.
they are no longer baned.
Oh boy. Okay. Shit. Redan, you're up.
All right, I got my own Hail Mary, and I'm hoping for it. So I'm teleporting right in front of Key 3.
Okay.
Pulling out Korvan's sword. Korvan, Bahamut, I've been a good fucking person, and we need your help right now. I remember your story about sending out spectral soldiers to fight in our name. Taking a deep breath and slamming it into the ground, hoping for the best.
All right.
Anything happen?
How do I want to play this? Redan Make a religion check. No, wait, not a religion check. Hang on, let me look at your sheet for a second. How do I want to play this? Oh. You know what?
When
Just
it gets
make
to my turn, I have something to add, but that's not for a while yet. So
Make a straight intelligence check. Okay. So, here's what happens. Redan strikes the sword into the ground and calling upon his own past, his own ancestry. All of a sudden, his eyes begin to glow. And a series of spectral Redans cascade out of the battlefield from him. Each one wielding different weapons that no one else has seen before. Redan, I would like you to roll for me your Flaming Fist attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets, please.
Okay, normal attacks, hammer, 1.
All right. Oof. Most of those are hits, except for the first and the last one. All right. So, these all burst out and they strike against all these creatures. When they strike the shadow swarms of snakes, they dissipate. Poof. And yeah, everybody else takes a bunch of damage. They have radiant nature instead of fire. And let me calculate this all as that goes away. And the snakes that are surrounding Pen dissipate as well.
Okay.
But the Nightmare Speaker and the Broodguard up front managed to dodge out of the way. And then in a moment, that all just fades away, and this brilliant light that's shining from you disappears.
Like, I'm good! I'm good! And then activate Stone Form, my little tattoo.
Okay. Stone Form activate. Average out. All right. Next up. Pen, you're no longer covered in snakes.
That's great. Are these... Do I have to take a disengage action, or are these spectral images like kind of countering these dudes right now? Like, can I walk away?
They leaped out, struck, and disappeared.
Okay, so I still have to disengage to get away.
Yeah, you're still fighting.
Just making sure. Okay. And one final question on disengage. If I disengage, period, I'm disengaged from everything. It's not for one thing, right? Like, if I say I'm going to disengage, I move, and neither.
Yeah,
of these
you
hit
disengage
me, right?
from everything. It's just...
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'm going to take the disengage action, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stand next to Redan in front of Key 3. Hobbling.
Limp.
I'm leaning
All
on
right.
that sword too, man. Like, it's a little rough.
This is final boss territory. Y'all about to be messed up.
And I've got one staff in each hand trying to think, do I wall him off or do I heal this? Do I wall him off or do I heal this? And that's my
All right. That's your go. Next up is the Nightmare Speaker. She slithers through the crowd right up to Guy Boutomps and shrieks with glee as she cuts into him with his scimitar. 18.
Yep. Yeah, Bane is gone, so that's 7 more.
All right. And then you also suffer the effects of her death fangs. 4. Where are the death fangs? There are the death fangs. 3d10 extra worth of damage. Oh no.
You're on fire tonight.
I
mean, you've heard the last couple of sessions have been horrible, but wow.
I'm not usually this good at killing players.
These are like Gilbetta killing numbers.
There's a certain amount.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. The portal rumbles again as we go back to the top of the round with Keyfree. Holy shit. I did not expect to see Warlocks laid low so quickly in this battle.
And if I try and hand this off to somebody else, they have to start over.
I would have both of you make a Constitution save to maintain it. And if you both get over a certain threshold, you will maintain it. It's just like any other concentration spell.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do other things, you just have to see if you can maintain it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, remember my grandpa telling me stories about the Night Serpent and all that.
Okay.
Trying to, like, concentrate on those elements more than the, like, magic elements.
All right.
So I can roll a history instead of Arcana.
Absolutely.
I cannot roll over.
No.
Alright.
All right.
We need last
That's one
session's
down.
Keyfree.
I'm going to shake it off and just try and, like, position my hands a little bit better on the staff.
All right.
Wanting to try and use that, like, sleight of hand, like, okay, I just have my hands wrong. It's not about the body, it's about the
no,
hands.
it's okay. I got this. All right. Give me that check.
Alright.
That's a good one. That's a success.
Alright. And then just concentrate on, like, come on, Grandpa. You taught me stuff. I can perform.
2 successes. Stage 2 of the ritual complete.
Okay. Just gotta keep thinking about Grandpa.
Holy crap, guys. I'm worried about you. Oh, okay. All right. So, for the next thing, first, the Brood Guard comes in. And then this abomination moves into position here. And then it's Guy's turn.
Okay. For my action, I disengage.
Okay.
For my movement, I move here. I grab the staff from Keythree's hands. I grab the feather of Quetzalcoatl, ask the 3 women in my life to bless me, and I dive in the fucking portal.
Not
Well
letting
then.
go of the staff.
Oh no.
Oh,
There goes
please.
Keith 3 and Gee.
Let go. This is for all of you, right? Look, this is what he saw, right? Now I'll explain. Now I said it. This is what he saw. He looked up. You're all almost dead. He's almost dead. It's not working. There's no time left.
She's not letting go of the staff. I'm sorry.
So he's tugging on it. He's holding the feather, and you're still holding on. Oh, this moment!
Trust me, Key3. I have my own buddy system.
I can't lose you.
Yeah, I don't want to step on the scene, but I also want to scream at fucking Gee.
All right. I mean, if she's not letting go, your turn ends with a tug, dude. And there's that moment.
This is horrible. She weighs like 50 pounds max. Right?
I know.
I
and
guess you could try and like pull it out of my hands.
There's the question
Yeah,
in Gee's
I
head
got
of whether
it.
he pulls on it to get it out of Key3's hands or if he risks pulling Key3 in with him.
No, she's committed to this as every bit as much as he is. I don't think that's a problem, but yeah, I would absolutely try and pull it out of her hands. Athletics?
Yeah.
Do it like a
Give it a
grapple,
shot.
and then you get athletics or acrobatics to try and keep me from doing it. Does that
Absolutely.
seem reasonable?
This is the challenge.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, this. I've backed you guys against the wall. Oh no!
Do we
As a player,
get?
that's how I wanted it to happen.
Do we
Character, she
get?
did not want it.
Do we get an attack of opportunity on Gee Thompson?
Against Gibu Tops. No.
You hit
because
me,
you
I'm
do
dead.
not- You
No,
do
not
not
a hit.
perceive him as a hostile target. He dives into the portal.
No. Is Key 3 attached?
No, he got it out of Key3's hands. Well, shit. So Gibby Tomps just dove.
Do I at least, please tell me I at least save their lives. At least make the snakes go away. Never mind, I'm gone. I'll shut up now.
You're gone. And there's just a moment. And Rosnisi says, "Ah, more food for the Night Serpent."
Yeah.
And we move to Rosnisi's turn. And he slithers ahead slowly, flanked by his guards. He says, "Will you give up?"
Are we ignoring turn order for this?
Well, let me position the guys. I'm going to do all their turns.
Oh God.
And this guy goes here. These guys go up hungrily. And we go to Radan.
I'm still not sure what's happening, so I'm running forward.
No.
Yeah, that one's back there. Sorry. But that
Please, if I could talk to Radan as this guy, I'm like, no, please don't go, don't go, don't go. I'm crying.
Yeah, no, actually, I would take one step forward, take a reckless swing against this individual.
Okay.
And this would be with Corvans because I'm so happy right now.
Okie dokie.
That would be you.
All right.
Is he still up?
Against the one that is in front.
Yes.
That one is still up as you hit it for another 13 damage. And actually, can I get you to roll a d8 of radiant on that?
Ooh, such happy.
All right. It's still up. Bleeding, but up.
One more shot. Ooh. Where is it?
We're gonna get to Guy's turn. We're gonna figure out exactly what happened. All right, you kill this one.
Okay, and then I step in front of Pen. And action. Bonus action, I pull up my little giant owl statue, or my little owl statue, toss it behind me to Pen, and say, "Fly, you fools," and the owl pops out.
Man, everybody's fucking heroic sacrificing today. Pen, you're up.
I lean up to Radan, and if he's not going to stop me, I just kind of pull him down. I know I can't. I'm like, duck. And I'm just going to pull and see if he ducks.
I will duck because I'm expecting him to fly out.
All right.
That's not how that was supposed to pop out, but essentially there is now a circle of ice encasing just us three.
All right. I want
Like
you
a
to
dome.
draw the area.
Let me get the pen out.
Are you going to get the portal in it as well?
Yes. It's essentially, it's a 10-foot, it's got 10-foot radius, so it's 20 feet total, so it's like,
Oof.
And then...
Are you encapsulating some of them?
It'll be right between. I would rather hit them than you, so yeah, but it's essentially, these are the two sides, and then I guess, and then I think this is how circles work.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
And we are in a dome of ice, and I am crying. God damn. Oh, but we're in here, and we have a moment. I mean,
You're trapped in here with the portal.
And
Okay.
a giant fucking owl.
And a big owl. Key 3, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to just yell out, "It's time for you all to see the light." And I'm going to... I just want to double check where I'm casting this. Yep. So, right. I'm trying to ping it. I'm casting Sickening Radiance. Here.
Okay.
So
Right.
it's a 30-foot radius sphere. I don't know why it didn't give the spell thing, but concentration up to 10 minutes. Creature moves into the spell's area or first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there. They must succeed on a Constitution save or take 4d10 radiant damage and suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then they also glow up with light.
Ooh. That's some bright
And she is
meatball.
just
All right. So
screaming.
Oof. All right. Let's see how they do on their con saves.
So yeah, it's on their turn.
All right. Okay. So, this is going on beyond the icy wall. Fuck, radiant damage is going to kill some of these guys. Okay. All right. Next up is the Brood Guard. Brood Guard attempts a con save. Or at least it would if my thing was working. So I'll have to do this instead. Where is it? Oh. There it is. Okay. All right. So they need to beat 14, which means 1 Abomination and 1 Nightmare Speaker. Everybody else takes it. All right, so minus 20. Dies in a burst of light. So that one's destroyed. That one's destroyed. These guys take damage. And that one doesn't take damage. And Rosnisi takes damage. And everybody is on the run from this light.
And if they didn't succeed, they also have 1 level of exhaustion.
Excellent.
And are glowing.
It's the
They're
sickening
glowing
part of
bright.
sickening radiance.
Yeah.
They're like, get back. All right. So, Guy,
Yes.
you are floating in the shadowy realm of Dendar, the Night Serpent.
One hand to this side of the hat where there's a little tiny white feather.
Mm-hmm.
The other hand to the big feather. The little one is literally from his mother's wing. The big one is from Quetzalcoatl. Draw them both out. Eris, Discordia, Quetzalcoatl, Mother, you are all wiser and stronger than I will ever be. Please, please get your baby Guy out of this bullshit he has got himself into. I just open my eyes and see where I am.
All right. You're floating in this void. As you've held on to these things, it and the staff are all kind of floating around you. The portal is still behind you as this serpent, this enormous black serpent head, rises up in front of you.
I grab the staff. You said it's floating right there.
Yep.
Turn it so that the light side is up. In your name, Quetzalcoatl, I summon you. If ever anyone ever needed your aid, it is me.
All right.
She said we could summon her.
I want
I'm gonna
you
bring
to
her into the heart of darkness.
I want you to sell me on 3 checks.
I stare first at the darkness below me, the dark snake. You don't frighten me. I've been to hell, I've been to heaven, and I've been to every goddamn place in between. You're just a snake. And I would like that to be an intimidation check,
Okie dokie.
because that's what you do when you face gods, you intimidate them. And then I would like to look at the feather, the long one. Quetzalcoatl, I have brought you to the place you need to clean. From here it is up to you. And I would like to persuade her, if I may.
All right. All right. And one more check, please, sir.
The little white feather. You're the only one who ever believed in Guy. And I would like to remember my mother.
All right. So, as the serpent slowly opens its maw, revealing these massive obsidian fangs, the 2 feathers and the staff right themselves in front of you and begin to spin giving off a light. And it shines, causing the Night Serpent to recoil. And Gibby Tomps feels a familiar stroke on his cheek, like he used to feel, from the one who only ever believed in him. And there's a tug on the back of his coat. Just on the back of the neck of it. As he's pulled backwards and flung back out the portal. And as he flies out the portal, he thinks he sees an old halfling man smiling at him. And Gibu Tomps is spit out into your frozen circle as the portal begins to wax and wane.
I look at Key 3 and say, your grandfather, he thinks you're a hero.
What did I do with... Oh my god, I got rid of Guy. Okay. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just put a new Guy out. There he is.
I just put me out there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, K3's just gonna reach down and like death grip on Guy's jacket.
Are you still holding the staff?
No.
Or did it? No? Okay.
They're still in there.
Along with both feathers, right?
Yep. As everything begins to destabilize and the portal begins to shake and wobble.
Are we still in turn? Or is it just
We are
like
still in
free
turn.
for all? Okay.
And these guys all suffer the effects of that radiance that Key 3 put out. And it's Redan's turn. You're still trapped in the wall of ice.
You were staff.
It's killing the dark snake. It'll all be done in a minute.
Pulling out the immovable rod and tying off my rope to it
Okay.
and activating it for an action.
Okay.
If you see the portal closing, pull me out. And I jump in, tying the rope to myself, and I'm trying to go to where the staff is.
Okay. This party.
Yep.
Sorry, guys,
Can I
but that's me.
requisition a new party, please? No, I'm kidding. Oh my god.
All right. That's what you do.
Yep, and I'm on broom if that matters in a void of space.
Okay. Hen, you're up.
Ah! God damn.
I love you.
Oh god, I'm gonna die early. I'm so young. Okay.
Oh man.
Is Redan still like around, or is he already
No,
long
there's
gone?
Redan is a rope attached to an immovable rod and a man drifting in a portal.
Well, it's his own damn fault that he's not here for this. Everybody gets 18 health back. And I honestly, I include myself, so I hate most of us right now. There's one person who is spared.
Oh.
Hey,
Right,
that's staff,
I'm
though.
sure that
That staff is how I commune with my god. My really important god that I've had for like 35 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there's definitely, he's on the ground. There's definitely a really hard right in the forehead, just hit with the butt of that as I cast
Okay.
on Gi.
All right.
But it still heals you, so it hurts, but it feels good.
Okay. These guys attempt to try and continue to make their escape because they do not like being burned by this light. They need to get to the portal, but they're not going to die to get there.
They're probably actually still in the light.
Yeah, no, they're all still taking damage from
Okay.
it. And exhaustion. But you guys, key 3.
Just holding on to Guy's cloak, and I'm gonna grab the rope with the other hand, and I'm gonna hold my action to pull on the rope if I see the portal closing.
Okay.
Just Guy, just give me a hand here. Don't go anywhere.
Stuff happens beyond the ice wall.
Yep.
Redan. It is blinding light in this place. Oh,
I fell out of the turn order because my thing was off the map.
oh
but I
shoot.
think I was actually at 18. So
You were at 18. What's up?
So yeah, key 3's asked me to grab the rope. I wrap the rope around one arm. I reach up with the other hand, pull off one of the stars, and shoot the 1T Nightmare speaker
Okay.
with the rainbow.
All right. The
23 points.
magic missiles leap over the ice wall and fly towards the creatures.
Oh.
As long as I can see them. As long as
Yep.
I can see them through the ice. Magic missile never misses. So yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So Redan, this place is full of blinding light right now. You can see a spinning staff and 2 feathers. And you can see the Night Serpent writhing in anger.
I would like to try my best to either teleport to it or move to the staff.
Okay. I need you to make up 3 checks for me.
Right? I would go with athletics and just just brute force will, sheer force of will to try to move towards it.
Okay, Green Lantern style. All
Yep.
right, let's go with that one.
I love that you know that. Oh, sorry.
All right. It's 1.
I would like to draw on my understanding of the arcane and try to understand how this void exists, and maybe there's a way to assist in my will to just like will it forwards gently.
All right. Give me that check.
And then I just
Okay.
really don't want to die, so I'm just like, for the love of God, like let's just like fingers crossed and just like let's do this. Come on, we can do this.
All right. You push through this force of energy, these chaotic forces unfolding beyond you, beyond your comprehension, but you know that you need this staff to interact with this being that has become so important to you. You reach out and you push through it, and just as your fingertips grasp, just wrap around the light portion of the staff, a blast of wind pushes you back out through the portal, tumbling head over heels.
Can I make a flail for one of the 2 feathers?
Ooh, that's gonna be a high check, dude. Give it a shot.
I'd like to go. I doubt I could distinguish between. What would you like me to roll?
This is gonna be an acrobatics check. This is gonna be a dexterity snatch a thing while you're moving, it's moving, everything exploding. No. Not quite on a 9. All right. You're fired out. Poof! And you land hard on the earth. Outside, what happens is the portal destabilizes. Collapse. There's a sucking in. And a poof, as it bursts in a blast of energy, knocking everybody prone and smashing the wall of ice. And Radan is spit out onto the ground.
I got it.
Clutching the light side end of the staff. Rasnisi, seeing the collapse of the portal, hatred begins to stream across his face as the earth rumbles and cracks form in the sides of the cavern, and lava begins pouring in.
Time to go, time to go.
Yell at the top of my lungs, Ooptao, it's yours! And head for the doors.
I'm gonna try to throw pen
Because
on
we're
top.
not done yet. We still have to keep a lich from taking this place over.
I'm trying to throw pen on top of the owl, getting on my broom and trying to pick Key 3 up at the same time and just shoot out.
Okay, what are you going to do with Gee? You're on your own, Gee.
I'm still holding on to Gee as hard as I possibly can.
All right.
I guess I also slam when I hit the immovable rod, so it's like, fuck, go back for the rod.
Get the rod. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, Gee, how are you going to get out? Are you going to cling to Key 3 as well? I mean, Radan's a pretty strong guy. I'm confident that he could carry both of you.
Yeah, I mean, do we have to fly to get out of here? Didn't we walk to get in here?
There is a tunnel that leads up to get out.
Yeah, I'll just run.
All right, you're running. Everybody else is flying, and you guys go. And you guys are moving like hell to get out of this place. As you rise up through the city, you can see the portions of the city. Well, that stream of lava is no longer in a deep chasm. It has risen to the edge and is pouring into the city. It's filling up every crevice, every nook and cranny. One T are scrambling to get out of the city on all sides as the buildings are engulfed in flames and slowly sink beneath the molten rock.
Hey, Radan, you got to see the lava.
You said we could go to that other place, now it's being eaten by lava.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's why we should have gone first.
And eventually, lava engulfs all that is left of the city of Omu.
Get fucked, Lich. And then I turn around and she's standing there, and I'm like,
She's standing right behind me, isn't she?
So,
because it's literally in a caldera now that you look at it.
yes, it is.
The whole city is in the bottom of oh wow.
It's now in the bottom of a giant lake of lava. And as you guys fly over the scene, your various flying objects are tugged to the ground by an unseen force. And you're pulled to land in front of Valindra Shadow Mantle, flanked on all sides by legions of the undead.
It's all yours, eh?
Cute. I suppose a deal's a deal. But I still wish to extract price. And you, young one, you can keep your knowledge. You may have a future in Fae. And she begins casting Power Word Kill.
I counter spell. I
Give it a shot.
Oh.
Well, that's an 7? Level 7 spell?
Yeah.
D20 plus
You
your
need to
charisma?
roll for that one.
Okay, why didn't it roll?
I also have something I would like to do.
D20.
Yeah, just roll your charisma.
Yeah.
Shit. I
Oh,
rolled a
dear.
D20 and the
That's-
roll 20 hates me.
As she is uttering the final syllables of the spell, she stops. What's happening? And all the undead collapse. And only Redan remembers who Valindra Shadowmantle was. And we're going to take a break right there.
Holy shit! That was a roller coaster. We'll be back in 20 minutes.
Teenagers, limited impulse control. I mean, seriously, limited impulse control. They will interrupt everything and do whatever's on the front of their mind. Very golden more. Send us through each dungeon door.
Oh, right. I hope we all had a moment to calm down. For the moment, all the Warlocks are alive, and none of them disappeared yet. But the mystery around that thickens. So let's rejoin our Warlocks next to a big puddle of lava.
Hello.
There we are.
And welcome back to Too Many Warlocks. So, the Warlocks are standing in front of a slumped over army of undead. Motionless.
Free real estate.
That's free undead real estate.
There was... What just happened?
Someone almost killed you. And I look at Guy. Where? Who?
What are you talking about? It was a necromancer. The woman, the Fae
Well,
person.
I guess that would explain the dead bodies that I'm guessing weren't fully dead?
I don't remember.
Her name was Valindra. You don't remember. Pen, take out your book. How does it work? Do you think of something, a person?
It has to be knowledge I already know about, or it's got to be knowledge that's been cataloged.
You wrote about her. I'm sure you must have. Think about Valindra Shadowmancer.
If you think about that name, it brings up blank pages in your book.
There's nothing there. God, you made it happen for real, Bug. That's crazy.
Has it ever done that before?
Wait, are all my other notes are gone too. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
This has got to be the same thing that happened to Marcus and Philip. We literally spent the last 3 days running errands for a necromancer so we wouldn't all get turned to goo. And then she just disappeared right in front of us. And like I'm looking around. Is she like? Are there remains? Is her tiara there?
There is nothing. It's like she never existed.
This is serious. We need to figure this. This is priority one now.
She was a neck.
Yeah.
Did I know her? Was she?
Yeah, you were like her fanboy. It was really annoying.
Do I remember the Fae being involved?
You remember some representative of Fae was menacing you.
I mean, Fae. I'm gonna reach in the handbag and pull out the banner. Be like, is the banner still?
The banner, the Thayan banner is still there.
Okay.
Yeah, them.
I know someone from their organization, kinda.
Wait, didn't we get Obto to say he'd take care of stuff if we took care of the serpent? Could that just be what happened? That he poof.
But you don't remember her. So it has to be the same thing. We need to go back to the keep and see what the hell is going on. Maybe even meet up with the other group. And we also need to go get my damn stone from those other warlocks.
Yeah. So I still remember do I still remember the guy I met with that was from the Fae?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I remember he gave me information from Fae.
Mm-hmm.
It was from their deceased leader.
Yep.
And now Verdan is telling us that some lady. I'm looking at my book for notes on necromancy.
Lots of notes on necromancy. There are some references. Like portions of it will start with the Lich, and then there'll be a blank.
Oh, weird.
Where the name should be.
You ask your book if it knows anything about how people can disappear from existence or all knowledge of them.
I can ask my patron because my book is kind of just an extension of my patron. I pluck the quill and throw it on the paper and I start talking so it'll write. And I'm like, hey, do you know why people and potentially information would be missing right now? Because someone apparently just disappeared in front of us and we can't even remember, and there might be it's like they've been wiped out of my tome. I don't understand.
Pen, ask your book if it knows Valindra Shadowmancer.
It's like this moment of just like, it's not okay, fine. Book, do you know Valindra Shadowmancer?
Like, write it down.
It's the pen is saying everything. Now it's jotting down what I'm saying.
The response comes back. Come see me.
Ooh, you're being called to the principal's office.
That could be really sweet. It could be like, come see me. I miss you. I don't know.
Well, then it would have said, I miss you, and there would have been little hearts afterwards.
He doesn't do hearts. He doesn't emote.
Sounds like a sore spot for you.
We're going home.
I turn to Guy, and I just give him a nice hug, and I whisper in his ear, I knew you were a really good person. Thank you for saving us.
Oh, yeah, and it just punched Guy. What was that for? What were you thinking?
Don't want to watch you die.
And you think we want to watch you just disappear into a portal forever?
At least you don't have to see me die. I die somewhere else, I thought, for sure.
Buddy system.
Key3, I totally had him.
And I just, from like on my knees, just throw my arms around Key3 and just drop my head on her shoulder and just start bawling.
just gonna kind of like grab him and hug him.
Aw. It's going to be a group hug, guys.
I awkwardly walk away.
I'm still angry.
Okay, so do you all remember Reggie Riptide?
I'm still angry, Redan. I say when he comes over here asking things.
The guy that like still hugging Pen, but just like, or not Pen, Guy, like lifting and be like, the guy that tried to that kidnapped Pen?
Yes. I have a debt I need to pay. We need to get the rock, and we need to get back to the keep.
We need to do something, eh?
We
Yeah,
have a
for sure.
teleporter now in the heart of Ubtao, so it's not like it's far away no matter where we go.
I want to go back there too, make sure that this is what Ubtao had planned.
Yeah.
Can't imagine this is... I don't get it at all, eh?
Well, we stopped the Night Serpent, and maybe that was Ubtao taking care of the rest. The lava.
That's what I think too.
No, because where... Do I remember that we were supposed to, like, give the city to somebody?
Yeah, you were supposed to give it to somebody from Faye.
Yeah, so I guess now, whoever it
Do
was
we
from
remember that
Faye-
we've hosed them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything about it except for that person.
Except for that one
Yeah.
shape will not go
See,
here. Okay.
All of those blanks that you're experiencing, that's Valindra's Shadowmancer. She literally just disappeared in front of our faces.
Well, I don't like losing my memory. No.
You get used to it.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Something bad is happening here. We need to figure it out.
Oh.
We need to go home regardless.
Yes, Reggie, my rock, home.
Where's your rock?
The Warlock, those weird people that I put all those fingers in their sandwiches.
Oh God, we have
So,
so
In
yeah,
much.
Waterdeep, we can
get back
teleport
on
there
the-
too, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, let's
back
just
on
go
the
to the teleporter, go home, and then you can teleport to there and talk to them. And
Well, I mean, you guys do still have the whistle for a fantastic band.
fuck, fantastic, Dan.
Well, we need to get back to the city, so.
I can cast Fly one more time on anybody that can't. I'm currently riding an owl. Who else needs it? Because Redan's got the broom. Because Keithra, you can only float, right?
Yeah.
Then I just look at you. And I will pop a fly on both of them.
All right, you can both fly.
All right, come on, Owlbert. We're going.
What's you name my owl?
All right. So if there are no objections, you guys fly off to Port Nyanzaru to hook up with Reggie Riptire.
Did you say hook up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. To meet up with Reggie Riptire. Goddamn millennial.
Hookup works for Guy. It's been a hell of a day.
You encounter Reggie telling an inflated version of his events to anyone who will listen to in a bar.
Reggie, remember me?
Oh God, don't hurt me. I mean, of course, Reggie Riptire remembers you. You're one of Reggie's greatest fans, of course.
Stop lying. Stop speaking of yourself in a third person. Can you do that? Good.
Don't.
Here's the thing. We fucked you over hard by tricking you into that dinosaur race, and I feel bad for it. So you have two choices. I can give you so much money that you can just drown yourself in whatever pile of shit you want, waste your life. 2, you can come back to my home, teach people how to race dinosaurs, be around dinosaurs, be happy and productive. What do you want?
Reggie Riptire accepts.
Nope. Who accepts?
I accept.
Good.
So where are we going?
Avalon.
Is it like a ticket?
No.
How do I get there?
That's your choice. Do you want to fly in a giant raven?
That
Or do you
sounds
want to teleport?
terrifying.
Then we teleport. Let's go.
Can I just take a boat or something?
No, we teleport. Let's go.
Okay.
Or you could also fly on the broom while holding onto him in a semi-romantic fashion if you wished.
I need to say goodbye to the gang. I mean, they've all grown to love me. I can't just leave them like this.
Okay. You have 5 minutes.
Let's give him a map.
No, he's coming with us.
And he goes over. It's uncomfortably long. There are no tears except from Reggie. Everybody else is just kind of like looking like they're just okay. Just go. It's fine. This is good. And then he comes back over. He's like, they were broke up about it. It was really bad all over.
I believe it. Wait for me outside. And
Okay.
I walk over to that table.
And a half-orc woman walks up to you, who had identified herself as the gang's real leader previously. She says, "If you're taking Reggie, I need to go with you
Why?
because he'll die.
Why does that matter to you?
Because I care about him. He's got this dopey charm."
You can come with him. I was honestly coming over to this table to threaten you. So, you can come with him. But no more shenanigans. Treating people good now, not kidnapping people.
Hey, if you got a good place with 4 squares, I got no reason to be bad.
Good answer. Let's go.
All right. She gathers her stuff, and she and Reggie depart with you guys. I imagine to the heart of Utah.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to do at the heart of Utah?
Is Ooptau here?
Utah is everywhere.
Is Ooptau in?
Yeah.
Hello, Utah. It's me, Guy. Okay.
Yeah, just want to check and see. I mean, I get it in his. He's having a hard time putting together like that was Ooptau saving the city by burrowing it in lava.
Well,
Seems
I mean,
like a rather Pyrrhic victory.
it was not so much saving the city. Allow me to fill in the gaps. Not so much saving the city as making sure that the horrors within it could not be utilized by anyone else.
Okay.
It was encasing it. The city itself was lost to him many, many years ago. The people who lived there, there's nothing there for him anymore.
While Guy is having his moments trying to commune with Ooptau, I'd like to try to mind meld with that tree.
Okay.
And again, like it has to have an intelligence of 2 or be telepathic. So
It does not have either of those things, and it's largely petrified.
Okay. That's my thought.
Okay.
And when nothing
Rock.
happens,
Talk
yeah,
to me, Rock.
you never know. This will come in handy one day.
Speaking of rock, Redan, you did pick up your rock from here, right?
Yes, I did. Thank you for
Yes,
reminding
you
me,
did.
Pen.
And while you're trying to commune with the tree, Reggie's trying to do the same thing. He's just mimicking your actions. Oh,
Up that.
oh, oh! I'm sorry. Was that? Are we not supposed to do that? I thought we were.
Why
Okay.
You're-
is he coming with us?
You're your own person. I owe him a debt. He's a
Okay.
good person. He just needs guidance.
I thought
Okay.
I was supposed to learn from you, so I was just trying to do what you do. And
No.
that's all right.
Hey, maybe
Think
we
most
can
of the
introduce
learning
him
you're going
Team
to do?
Growl.
Yeah, that's a perfect place for him.
I was thinking we could introduce him to a shovel. Apparently, Redan, you say he's good with the dinosaurs, eh? Maybe we introduce him to the south end of North Going dinosaurs and the shovel, eh?
I agree with you on so many ways. I owe him better than that.
Oh, maybe I
So
could
we make
smell
it a
Fred
really
bowling
nice
ball.
shovel. You can see he's just trying to be funny. It's not there's nothing behind it, but he's trying. Yeah.
Right before we leave, I just want to touch the tree again and be like, thank you, Ooptao.
All right.
Like there's like a half begrudge like grown from the rest of everybody. They're just like, thank you, Ooptao.
Thanks, Zoopta, whatever. All right. If nobody else has any other business in the heart of Ooptao, you can go through your portal.
Waterdeep, let's go.
Well, once you go through the portal, you actually arrive in the Mage Tower at the keep. And MT1 is there waiting for you. MT1 looks different, Redan. He is built different than you remember him. And only
T1, what's going on? Why do you look different?
I am uncertain.
I was hoping for like an Irish accent.
Right? I thought about this. I thought about giving him a completely different voice.
I'm
But-
uncertain what you mean, laddie.
Hello, I'm MT1. This is the way I've always sounded.
Those were two amazing accents, but I hesitate to point out neither one of them was remotely Irish.
Not even close. I wasn't trying. Do I? I do not recall looking any different than I do now.
It's happening more. Okay, whatever. I can't deal with this right now. It's too much responsibility. Does he look the same to you?
Inquired to this as well.
Does MT1 look normal?
He looks normal to you guys. That's the way he's always looked.
That's what his what?
Uh,
Where are you talking
T3,
about?
you literally put the life in this one, eh? Can you open that thing on his chest and make sure that what's in there is still what you put in there, eh?
I guess.
If
I'm
that
gonna,
don't change, I don't care about the rest, eh?
I'm gonna first look at him with Eldritch Sight and see if MT1 looks weird at all.
No, he looks the same as he ever has for you.
Looks normal.
Well, it's just getting worse
Sounds
then.
normal.
It's getting worse. More people are changing. More people are disappearing. Maybe someone that built him or added on to him disappeared, and that changed history. I don't know what's going on. I need to talk to Cookie.
Why is there a goat in the Mage Tower?
Oh. The other team had acquired the items left behind for them by Redan. Miss Lilith was interested in the bag of tricks, and while tossing one of the items around, had summoned this goat.
Is the goat alive?
The goat is alive. I call him William. William the goat.
Wow.
Billy for short, yeah.
Perhaps William would like to live outside, so he's not
Pooping
making a
everywhere.
mess in here.
Perhaps. I have grown a bit fond of him in the short time we have been together.
Oh, it's his
You
friend.
know, you can have a pet. Everyone has a pet around here, it seems. Yep. Yep, you've got Handy still.
Reggie's like, that guy's made of metal.
Yes.
That's weird.
Get ready
No.
to see some other weird shit.
It's no weirder than speaking about yourself in the third person. Let's go.
I always thought that was normal. That's what cool people do.
Redan disagrees, and I walk off to find Cookie.
Oh, he gets it.
Well, he needs to see Cookie. I need to see Tommy. And I'm heading for the bar.
I'm afraid Tommy is still out.
Well, then I'll just visit the bar. Right?
Uh,
Wait a minute. Where's Tommy?
there was an incident. In addition to the attacks on your gargoyles, someone infiltrated the vault and destroyed the Mirror of Memories.
And Tommy is now off hunting that person or persons down?
Indeed. I'm sorry to say it was the young girl you sent back.
Where is she now?
It is uncertain. We are attempting to track her down. It seems that she was an agent of the Dragon Cult.
Do one nice thing. And it
Yeah,
backfires.
better an enemy than a slave, eh?
Is it?
He's, Tommy, he's, how you say, off the leash?
He has been released to restraint level 3.
Remind me?
It allows him access to all but his most deadly abilities. More than enough to survive in the field.
Wait a minute.
Well, then she's done.
Somebody destroyed the Mirror of Memories. Hey, Redan, could that be related to us not remembering stuff if they don't want, like, looking back in our memories for things?
I suspect I'm out of earshot by now.
Oh, he's already run off.
Yeah, I'm on a mission to find Cookie.
Okay.
Where did he's super
That-
fast.
And so quiet for a big guy, eh? But yeah, your point is well made. Eh?
I'm gonna go after Redan.
Okay. All right. Guy's headed in the same direction. Pen, where are you headed?
I'm popping into the ethereal and going to talk to my patron.
Okay. So while you guys go talk to Cookie, let's do that part first.
I wanted to
Sir?
start talking to Cookie and bring him into the ethereal to talk to Corvan too.
All right. Well, you guys get into the tavern. Melissa and Little William are helping out in the bar with Tommy's absence. And there's a fair amount of people in there. Cookie's cooking up a storm and serving food and moving things about. Oh, you finally made it back then.
Yes, and I need to talk to you right now.
Certainly. What's the trouble? You seem a bit upset there, Dad.
I am very upset. I would like to go to the ethereal realm to talk with Corvan and you.
No
Can I s-
problem, sir. Allow
Thank
me
you.
to assist you. And he comes around the bar. He says, Melissa, William, take care of the customers. I gotta go help Dan out or something.
Thank you, Cookie.
All right.
I'm staying here. He's staying in
having
the
some
physical
drinks?
bar.
All right.
Yeah, real quick. How many days I've been gone, eh?
Ooh,
To
gosh,
Melissa.
okay. Oh, you've been out for
Days?
yeah.
That's all.
almost 2 weeks.
Well, at 9 beers a day, 2 for breakfast, 3 for lunch, 4 for dinners, 2 weeks. That's just keep bringing the beers, eh?
I'll bring out a bunch for you. One ghee special, William.
One
On
day
it.
at a time, eh? That's 9. And I just
Oh,
make
yeah.
like a semicircle of beers and just work my way around. And the plan is by the time I get to that end should be full again.
All right. Gee's drinking. Keith, are you gonna go with Redan or what's up?
I mean, if I got there in time, otherwise I'll just hang out with Guy.
All right. So, Pen, you make it to the ethereal first. MT1 easily opens the way for you. And the first thing that you notice is that Kat is here. And she is sitting at her easel, painting in front of your patron's sanctum.
Oh,
And in front of your patron's sanctum is a pile of books. And occasionally you'll see one get thrown out.
is it like a neat pile? Is it
No,
like
it's ramshackle.
that's not? Yeah. There's just a run past the pile, and there's a very short but sincere. It's like, oh hey babe, we gotta. And I just run through the door to talk to my patron about why he's throwing books out the window.
As you run up, he says, "Another one, empty!" and tosses it past you.
What? Why are you throwing? I guess I'll look at them. Like one of the books.
The books are empty.
Why do you?
Tomekeeper, I had intended to scold you at this moment. However, your companions brought information to my attention that has allowed you a reprieve.
We just got back, so I don't know how any of them talked to you.
Oh, your other companions, the other group.
Yeah, you talking about? God, I'm so caught.
The blue elf, the little kobold, the tiefling girl.
They came and spoke with you.
Yes, there's a new one, clad in armor, has a lippy sword.
I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I don't.
They had a number of questions for me, but the kobold apparently is aware that people are being erased from reality. And that this is the cause of my empty tomes.
Yeah, and I pull it open and I point at the part where it's got the empty spot where it had after like the lich with the blank spot, and I'm like, this I don't know why this is happening. But we keep forgetting.
I'm attempting to figure this out as well. This is beyond what I have encountered in this world. They say that another creature has vanished as well. They said that they were approached by a being known as Puck. And that Puck was erased from reality. They said Titania knew him. She seemed quite upset at the thought that somebody may have stolen from her.
I don't know who that was. I might have, but I don't know who that is now. And then Titania, I don't have.
Is anyone in your group remembering things that you do not?
Yes, the barbarian Redan. He spoke. We spoke to a being that understood a lot more of this than we did. I believe they were called Quetzalcoatl.
Yes, I received that knowledge as you received it.
Oh wow, that's cool. Wait, so do you like hear everything from my book?
Everything that you learn is recorded.
There's a few horrific thoughts that run through his head, and then we'll get back to this. Okay. I mean, I signed up for this, so no
This
privacy.
is the purpose of the Tome Keeper.
Cool.
But I had thought to blame you for this originally, but it is not your fault. You are a good Tome Keeper. And then there's a tap on the head.
This is a little sour. I don't know why you would assume this would be my fault initially. I've never gotten rid of well,
I didn't know who else to blame. This is my mistake.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
fine. Your
fine.
friends corrected my oversight in this regard. And at this point, Redan and Key 3 have made it into the ethereal plane. And you can see this pile of books piling up outside of Penn's patron sanctum. You can see Cat painting.
What do you think's going on there? Oh, Cat. And I run over to Cat really quick. Sorry, Cookie, 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Cat.
Hello, Redan.
Cat, did you get my message about painting everybody?
I did get your message.
Have you begun?
I perused my gallery. It appears some of the subjects I've painted over the years have vanished from the very paintings that I made of them.
Paintings are
It's all
gone.
quite startling. No, the paintings are there. The subjects are missing. Allow me to show you.
Please do.
She reaches into like a pocket dimension and pulls out some paintings. And there are silhouettes of blank canvas in human shapes. And these are just of scenes of the streets of Waterdeep.
Can I borrow some of these?
Of course.
I'm going to take like 2 of them gently, with respect. And like, I'll bring them back, I promise.
Art
Let's
is
go.
for everyone.
What's going on here with all these books?
He has been throwing them out consistently. He's ranting that they are empty. It's all
Ooh.
quite startling. I don't know what to think of any of this.
They're related to your pictures. I'll be back. I need to talk to Penn's God after this. And I run back to Cookie.
All right.
There's too much responsibility for someone with ADD.
The 2 people, like the least 2 cognizant people in the 2 parties, have this knowledge. And it's my favorite thing in the world.
When Redan gets back, I'll bring up the idea of the mirror. Could that be connected to the folks disappearing?
All right, let's go find Corvan.
Of course. Corvan, how's the afterlife treating you, buddy? Sorry I don't get out to meet you too often. I'm awful busy with the inn. You know, they exchange pleasantries.
Corvan, your sword's not broken anymore.
Yeah, I felt that. Good for you. I was just telling Gilbetta you were so close.
It happened at the perfect time. Thank you for trusting me with it. I have a question for you.
Of course.
Do you remember Marcus Phoenix?
No, I don't recall that name.
Do you remember Philip, the jewel crafter? He was also a part of the Avalon Knights.
I don't think I've met anybody named Philip.
Shit. Cookie, do you?
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm pulling a blank on those things.
Oh, no. And I'm going to lay it out as best detail as I can to Corvan and Cookie about how people are disappearing from memory, that As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one who knows that these people are disappearing. It relates to some sort of blood heritage or that I've crossed planes. And when that's all laid out, I'm going to hold on to the light part of the staff and be like, Eternalling, can you come here, please? I need your help explaining something to these people. Oh, and yes, John is correct. Rolda mentioned it as well. Yeah. So that Rolda and I are the only ones who know about it.
Yep. She doesn't arrive instantaneously. Takes her some time to get there. But you get the impression that she's on her way.
Okay. I've got a really powerful being that I'm trying to convince to be my god coming here. So don't be afraid if that happens. This being understands far more than what I do about what's happening, but apparently people's memories are being plucked from them because people are not existing anymore. See, these pictures that Kat had, perfect pictures, perfect paintings, but people have been surgically removed. This is a huge problem. I saw something like this happen directly in front of me, and Penn and Guy and Key3, they all saw it happen and then no memory of it. So something big is going down here.
Well, that's really interesting. You know who might know something about this? The eighth wife. She was a powerful wizard.
What's her name?
Melisindre.
Where can I find her?
Old Melisindre. She's... Well, I think she's running around the Anarok Desert. She's got a thing for old ruins. The old Netherese. Very interested in it. Make sure you say hi to her for me. I haven't seen her in many years. Perhaps it might be time to rekindle something.
You have a way to contact her?
Not necessarily, but if you go poking around any ruins, odds are she'll show up to want to make a deal.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time, Cookie. We need to figure out what's going on. So if you can send out any, messages to networks, this needs to be, top priority of everyone in existence, because you could be gone just like that.
I'll see what I can reach out for. I'll see if Spooty and Wormspit can help me out with it.
Thank you very much. Also, what happened to the fucking mirror?
Somebody snuck into the mage tower. Broke it right open. We figure it was that girl. I got Tommy out chasing her down.
That's my fault. Oh.
Why?
Sorry.
Why do you say that?
I sent her back.
Well, we all did.
Shared responsibility isn't really something Radan is good at doing.
Hey, Gilbetta.
Hey, Gilbetta. Hey, Guy.
Well, if you run into old Melly, be sure to tell her hi from Cookie. Let her know I still got a soft spot.
I will do that, and I will tell Guy to keep his hands off.
Could the compass help find her?
Hopefully. Okay, well, I was hoping for more answers there, but nothing. Cookie. Corvan, have you ever heard of something called a spellbreaker?
I heard legend of a spellbreaker. Way back in the old days, back when the land was ruled by the Netherese. Magic was way more powerful back then. Spells we got today couldn't hold a candle to it. But the wizards ruled everything. They needed something to keep other wizards in check. Legend was they made a weapon. Weapon was called the Spellbreaker. Any wizard stepped out of line, well, the Spellbreaker put him back in line or put him in the ground.
Well, Cookie, Spellbreaker says nice to meet you.
Well, all right then.
All right. Are you good? Corvan?
Maybe you should have a group chat. But if this girl was with the dragon cult, maybe they're behind the racing folks?
Yeah, I don't know. Your idea of the mirror is a really good one. We should talk to Penn's god before we leave.
Yeah, he's right over there, throwing out books.
I think I've only had I've only had one encounter with him, and I was kind of like a little too playful. It's like, yeah. Can you be an intermediary?
Sure.
Can I have a moment here? Because she said he's over there throwing out books, but what I heard was he's over there throwing up books. So I just imagine him like coming out the window. It's okay. I'm holding his hair back. I guess his beard.
All right.
Hey, Pen. We've got some questions for your patron.
Apparently,
hey, Grand Archivist.
Talking to my patron today while
Hello.
I'm here.
We are in the middle of a crisis.
I poke my head in. Yeah, we are.
That's what we want to talk about.
You are the other one that remembers.
Yeah. This is messed up, man. Sorry, Penn's god.
This is very strange.
I've got this thing called an Eternalling. It's coming here. You and it need to be like super best friends.
I will converse with this creature as soon as it arrives.
Yeah, good.
For now, we need to find some connection between these people that are disappearing.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I have no idea. But apparently, like, I don't know. It's too much responsibility. I can't handle this.
According to the one known as Rolda, the ones we do know about for certain are a Marcus Phoenix, Puck. These are the only two that she mentioned to me specifically by name. Do you have others?
Valindra Shadowmancer.
Any others?
Philip. He was a jewel crafter here.
Philip.
It's like,
you still remember Philip? I said, do we still remember Philip? Because Philip was like shattered when we found out about him.
You remember seeing that broken device and that broken image as it was conveyed to you by Jinja.
And we remember talking about how someone was shattered across realities or something.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to do my best to explain that about Philip. But apparently Kat has like a stack of paintings that people have been disappearing.
Some of them may be doubles.
Wait,
It might
what?
be a good idea to reference the paintings against silhouettes that look the same.
Potentially. But yeah, I don't know. You and this Eternalling, I think you two are the best people to have on this because it understands to an extent of how these images are being blocked and pulled away.
With all due respect, Barbarian, the best people
Redan.
to handle this, Redan, are the ones who remember. I'm afraid this burden falls to you. We will support you as best we can. But if we cannot remember, I feel we will be of little use.
I don't need your help remembering, with all due respect. I need your help thinking in a greater term with more knowledge and a greater understanding of the universe.
Very well. Yes, Timekeeper. Can't
You're
hear
muted.
Oh, sorry. I was saying multiple universes because remember all the Phillips and I spread out. I actually will hand him. I was like, we can't keep these because they're the property of the keep, but we can copy them, make copies of them. I think they're really important. And I hand him the 5 journals of the Planewalkers. They're of this dimension, I think, so they're not like the same material. I don't know, actually. I'll try to hand them to him and see if he like flips out.
Excellent. Planeswalkers, of course. There are many legends, actually. And pulls down more books. Of beings that claim to come from other worlds. They arrive here. They spend time in Toril until a great calamity passes. And then they disappear.
It's very possible they're the ones who are doing this.
Perhaps.
I need to figure out how to travel the different planes, especially to... Oh, what's it called?
Ravnica?
Eldrin. Eldraine. Ginger's home planet. Or place.
I heard my name! Comes out from your hair.
Yeah, buddy. How does Ginger look in the ethereal?
Look normal. He looks like a gingerbread man.
He comes from a different place. We need to go there too, eventually.
Then I would suggest speaking with your engineer. He's close to a breakthrough.
Cool.
No.
Anything else from me, Mr. God?
Look for a planeswalker. They tend to be attracted to places of great magical power and knowledge. Also, see if you can find this Carl.
Which Carl?
It just says Carl. He keeps showing up.
Oh, our Carl.
Wait, did Radan hang out with
Bowling
Carl?
Carl.
I don't know who Carl is.
Radan, you forgot about Carl. It's happening to you too.
No, he's never spent time with Carl.
I
Carl.
know. I know.
Carl!
No. He's great. He weird time thingy, and he knew my grandpa, but he also his patron does weird. Oh, I wonder if he's a planeswalker.
I read all those journals. Like, does he match the description of what a planeswalker would be?
Not quite. Planeswalkers tend to have more control over where they go.
He's like planeswalker light.
It seems the description almost seems like he's puppeted by a planeswalker. However, planeswalkers don't seem to have agency over time, and Carl somehow does.
What patron is that? Not that I need another one. I love you. Oh boy.
Hey, Pen, key 3. We need to find Guy quick. I've got an idea.
I can almost guarantee he'll be at the bar where we left him.
That's good to know.
All right.
Corvan, thanks again. It's nice having your sword working.
Use it for good.
That's my plan.
126.
126 beers.
That is what the bar owes me if it has been 14 days. Yes.
Very.
You have to urinate?
I actually do. Just thinking about it, I did the math, and I actually have to go.
So, go back to the bar. You find Guy. He's a couple beers in at this point.
All right, Guy, are you good to talk? Are you all here?
As much as ever, right?
Cool. Okay, so lay out everything in terms of the Spellbreaker, Cookie's wife in the desert, and the Planeswalker. And then I'm going to pull out that little stone from the gateway. Be like, Planeswalkers are drawn to knowledge and strong magical places, right? What's more magical and stronger than a place that I've been looking for apparently fucking hundreds of lives? And a long lost library, huh? Plus, we're looking for Cookie's ex-wife who's poking around a desert looking at ruins. Huh? Seems like a little too convergy if you ask me.
Maybe. I mean, there's always the lab that blew up where we got all this stuff from. I mean, that was literally their headquarters. That's the only other place I could think it would be.
Well, maybe we just go check on that and make sure, like, no one's hanging out there.
Why don't I feel different?
What are you supposed to feel like?
I'm finally a hero, and I don't feel no different than before.
It's because you were always a hero. And I give him a little hug.
Aw.
Maybe it just needs a little time to set in.
And takes off his hat and puts it on the table in front of him. There's no feathers. I know how you're going to answer this too. But who's going to protect me now, eh?
3. Jinja. Probably not Pen.
I'll protect anybody you tell me to.
We've always had your back. We'll keep doing that.
You know I'm just bugging you, Pen, right? Because that ice wall was like, save the day.
What's the point? I mean, it's just another Kashano all over again. It's just another person who will do whatever they can to save the rest of us, and it be damned what we have to deal with when they're gone.
Yeah, you're damn right. The world needs more people like Kashano, like Guy. So if people aren't willing to lay down their lives to save other people, there's no fucking reason to live.
I'm waiting for someone to decide that we're worth living for rather than dying for.
That's exactly what they did. You're worth living for. The world is worth living for. What the hell would have happened if that snake would have got out?
We could have figured it out. Someone jumped through the portal. We didn't even have a conversation.
Yeah, you don't have time to have conversations in these moments. One life, my life, is worth nothing if it means saving anything or anyone else. You would do the damn same thing.
Else. I did it for the 3 of you.
Exactly.
I cannot bring you all back. I can't even bring the 2 I've been trying to bring back. So if people could stop throwing their lives in the garbage when we get in a tight spot, because if we die together, that's different.
Oh, how is it different?
We didn't die at all, eh?
We have to have each other's backs, and you can't have each other's backs if one of us is dead.
I look at Guy and I just try to mind meld with him really quick. I'm like, what's your thoughts?
I don't know how I go forward from here.
You just
I'm
block.
still the same. I gave up. But then I surrendered. I said, this is it. This is the one. Here we go. Here's your moment, Guy. Shine. And then I lived. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do.
You really
I'm
did
supposed
shine.
to be back there with the feathers and the staff and me. That's where it was supposed to end.
Why was it supposed to end there?
Because that's where the perfect book ends, mon ami.
Life isn't a perfect book, my friend. I know you're some being from another plane of existence.
Not anymore.
Exactly. You're human. You're mortal. We don't know where we're going, what we're doing. And I start vocalizing this to everyone. It's not about throwing our lives in the garbage. It's about demonstrating we care about something greater than ourselves. Kashano happily died for this place so that this construct, this idea, could thrive and better everyone else. I can't speak to why Guy did what he did, but I can promise you I was going to do the exact same thing. I don't want to die. If anyone doesn't want to die, it's me. But I would happily lay down my life for all of you, and I know for a fact you would all do the same. So I will agree, yes. More communication is necessary. But in those moments, we have to know that sometimes those decisions have to be made. And Pen, if I die, I don't want you to bring me back. I'll apparently just come back anyways. And then I start crying.
I know why I came back. I know why I came back. Key 3, I saw your grandfather. He's so proud of you. You should have seen his smile.
The adventure's not over.
To the family tea leaf. 3 generations of heroes, eh? Here, have a beer each, there's plenty.
What's on your mind, Pen?
Just it's so selfish, but I don't want to lose any of you. Everyone here is family, and I know that everybody dies, and I know there's no way to escape that, whether you're undead or a god or anything. Like, it all ends sometime, but like, I don't want to be alone.
Not, buddy. And we're not. There's plenty of people here at the keep.
But I don't want to lose y'all.
It's tough when you lose somebody, but you know, you move on. It might be the first couple days just putting one foot in front of the other, but you know, we all came together when Kashano died. If it's one of our times to go, we'll do it again. I don't want to lose anyone, but
it's like half the reason I wanted to be a necromancer. Because like, that's how you do it, right? You resurrect somebody, and we can't even do it with Kashano. And I've been looking ever since. Like, I haven't been super audible about it because I'm still mad at him, and I'm gonna be mad at him until I talk to him again, and I don't even know if that's ever gonna happen.
Look on the bright side. Sooner or later, you're gonna forget about him anyways. People are just disappearing from existence.
It's like I get so sad, but then I start to smile. And I'm so mad at Redan, but I'm amused at the same time. And I'm just like, this isn't funny. And I just playfully punch him in the chest.
Playfully punching, turning into that, like...
Yeah, I know. I imagine this like punching, and then it's just like this. Oh, and then I'm like, oh, your chest is so comfortable.
Your heartbeat is so soothing.
All right, get ready.
And I
Get
just-
ready, artists.
I cast. I spent 10 minutes doing Invisible Servant,
Mhm.
and another couple seconds casting Mage Hand. And Invisible Servant's got 6 beers, Mage Hand's got 2, and I've got 3 in each hand, and I'm heading upstairs. Okay, you guys, I finished this party in my room. I see you tomorrow, eh?
You're good. Key.
Beer everywhere. I'm here.
Right
We're
before
glad
he
you're
gets
here.
right before he gets out of line of sight. Mind, I'm proud of you.
And out loud, I don't know what to do with that. And I just turn around and bounce off the walls. By the time I get to my room, I'm so drunk even the unseen servant is spilling my beers.
Before Guy Boutomps makes it to his room, in the pouring rain outside and the roll of thunder outside of Cookie's Crab Shack, the door flings open. A soaking wet, cloaked figure rushes into the room and slams a pair of round glasses on the table. Then Devonian Zelos removes his cloak and says, I need to hire you. And that's where we're going to stop today.
Holy fuck, let's just all be thankful right now that Jill Betta is not in the room.
Yeah, because we don't hate him, I don't think. We're kind of indifferent.
So like, no idea what to make of it, because the last time we saw him, he showed up at a battle and then just turned around and left, right? So
Yeah.
oh, that's spectacular storytelling, Puck. Well done.
Thank you
Oh,
so
and
much.
thank you to whoever made that happy sound. Thank you.
Thank you for that follow. Thank you for joining us. Wow, that was an intense episode. So be sure to hang out for the raid, because we're actually going to be jumping over to Dipper Dog. That is the lovely woman who plays Lilith on the Sunday night game, where we're all going to be having a little bit of a conversation about the things that happened tonight. So if you have questions for the cast, or I believe Puck might be there for a moment as well, be sure to hang out for that raid and we'll get you over there.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us those follows. We appreciate all the follows, all the bits, and all the subscriptions. This show doesn't happen without you guys, so we thank you so much for watching. Check out our episodes on YouTube. Thank you again so much to Hero Forge for sponsoring us for a couple episodes here. Be sure to check out our Patreon, where you can play in a game once a month with me. And also be sure to check out our merch store. We've got some cool shirts and stuff that you can check out as well. I'm a very lucky dungeon master, and I get to play with these talented people who are all content creators in their own right. And I like to take this moment at the end of the show to let them tell me what they do. And we're going to start with Key 3.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I play Key 3. I make YouTube videos with my partner Ryan about tabletop RPGs and other geeky stuff. You can check us out at youtube.com/rollforinitiative. And we've got a video going up first thing tomorrow morning that is all of my tips for like keeping different methods of keeping track of your spells, depending on what kind of spellcaster you're playing. So, you know, the small amount or for Warlocks versus the playing a cleric. You have access to all the cleric spells.
Oh, yes. Oh.
All right. So look out for that. Guy, what's going on with you?
Oh, my name's Kevin. I am also over on known as Dirty 20 Gaming. But tomorrow night we've got Deadlands here, same time, same place. After that, on Thursday over at Dirty 20 Gaming, we play Ironsworn with me and 3 of my other friends, and we make it all up on the fly. There's no DM, there's no plan. It's just go, go, go. It's great fun. And then Fridays over there as well. We've been doing fun shot Fridays recently, little one-shots. We've got people out of chat here involved. We've got people from this channel involved. We've got people from other games I've been involved, and it has been invariably every Friday has been an absolute blast. There's at least 2 more in the series, so we'll see how that keeps going from there. And then back here next week for more of this abuse. Speaking of which, thank you, Buck. That was amazing.
Penn, what's going on with you?
Oh, Lord. Well, if you want to see more of me specifically, I have a YouTube channel, Noctum Sky. But aside from that, I work on our YouTube along with Sarah and John for Mercenaries of Mischief over on YouTube. If you haven't, make sure you go over and give us that subscribe so you can keep up with what we're doing. We upload all of our previous episodes so you can catch up on all your Warlocks, all your Team Mom, Deadlands, every one-shot we've ever done that we've recorded, including the ones with our special guests like Joe Cat. We also have a newer, I mean, it's been going for a while, but it's still a relatively new series we're doing called Hero Factory, where we make minis of people from the Keep and other places, also including special guests. Those come out on Wednesday, which means this Wednesday, I believe it's Gi, which has a lot of amazing dips into the color tools mechanics. And oh my God, it is amazing.
Yeah, we had fun doing that.
So make sure you go check that out on our YouTube channel. And I believe that's everything for the YouTube.
All right. And Redan, you got some stuff that you're working on for the future? We got any updates there?
I'm trying, like Redan. I'm too far on the ADD spectrum, and I've got like 13 projects on the go. So hopefully something gets done soon.
Well, we'll catch up with you next time. All right. Stay tuned for the raid where we shall have a cast chat.
Teenager Elizabeth, who'd have thought it would end like this? Elizabeth,
too late. You free it.
Yeah, no, fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it all up.
Everybody can hear you now.
Elizabeth, the alchemist.
Oh, they can
Class dismissed.
Class dismissed.
Screen ager, Elizabeth.